guys at all, or do you ever feel it was a competition?
I'm super excited to be, obviously, here. Obviously, I came here to help us win. That's the focus, and I think, just the best part is how hard we've all worked every day, from all the way from OTAs to Latrobe, and obviously we got a great season ahead of us, and we're excited about it.
Russ, what did you do to win or to earn the opportunity in your mind?
I think we all just try to be our best every day. I think every day I step in the building and just try to, bring my energy, bring the focus, the detail, the experience of it all too. And then when you step in between the white lines, do everything you can to be your best version of you.
What do you think what you do fits well within this Arthur Smith offense?
Yeah, I think Arthur's been great, man. I think his knowledge of the game, how we want to run the ball, play action, how we want to get the ball out quick, and some of our passing game stuff and all that. And I just think, he's got a tremendous mind. I'm really looking forward to this season and working with Arthur, obviously, and who he is.
Russ, did you feel like this was a competition from the start?
Yeah, every day you try to be your best. I think we're always competing to be our best as players. I think that's the one thing I've learned ever since even my rookie year. You come out into the field and you're trying to be the best version of you every day. You're always competing to be the best version of you. You want to elevate the room. I think that's the great thing about our quarterback room is we've got a lot of great players obviously in there. Obviously Kyle with his experience, and obviously Justin with his experience, and then and mine as well. So I love the part of coming out here and just being our best every day.
Mike said he told you guys both at the same time.
Sorry, say again.
Mike said he told us that he told you guys both at the same time. What was Justin's reaction with you?
Justin's a pro. I think that he's been a pro ever since the day he's gotten here. I've watched him over his career as well. I think we both have admiration for each other. I told you guys before, we have a great relationship, and how much we've talked over the years, and obviously now every day. And so for me, as a leader, as a guy who's been in the league for a long time, it's really about setting the tone every day of how we practice, setting the tone of our quarterback room, making sure that we're always together and always working together. We've done a really great job of that, I believe, and we're going to continue to do that. And also too, at the same time, bring our best for our team. This is what an opportunity this is. Just to be on a great football team, a great organization, and we want to bring our best every day, and that's my focus. That's our focus.
Do you feel like the work that you got in Latrobe in the preseason series that you had made up for any lost time you may have endured with the calf injury?
Yeah, the good thing was I was able to work, as you guys know, you guys are at practice every day. I was able to work on the side a bunch and be in practice and all that. Those several days I wasn't able to practice fully, and then started getting more and more reps. We had a plan about how I was going to go about it, and obviously I've been full go the past 2 weeks basically. So I think for me, it's been a great process. I think obviously OTAs was a big part of the time too. Getting a lot of reps there and everything else, and I'm just excited, man. Just excited how hard our guys have worked. We're about to start a really great season. Obviously, we've got to go on the road first, play a great football team in Atlanta, and we're excited about the opportunity of that starting week 1.
I'm sorry. You mentioned being a leader, and a lot of the guys that we've talked with in the locker room today, last couple of days, have just kind of mentioned that as one of your biggest aspects. What does it mean to you to be able to lead this group?
I think it's, somebody once asked me one time, what's the job of the quarterback? It's to help our football team win, and help everybody else get better, every day. And I think that's just been my focus, really trying to, I think that's the great part about this game is it's not always on you. It's not always, but when you step into that huddle, you want to make the 10 other guys better. I think that's really important. And I think, from the other part is that, this is going to be my 13th year in the National Football League. I've been through a lot of amazing moments, through some tough ones too, and you learn from all that experience, and you use all of that to there's so many guys like Roman Wilson was asking about, rehab and how to come back and how to get back faster, and just all these different questions, and different guys talking about games and moments, big moments have been in, and just to be able to share that is really important, I think, and so, I think also too the attitude of practice, the intensity of it, what's that feel like every day, and what that championship level of practice looks like, and how we go about our work. I think that's the most important thing about this game, and those relationships are everything. And I think guys like Dan Moore, guys like Pat Fryermuth, those guys that you get really close with, those are things that you really build those deep relationships.
Russ, Tomlin said we could speculate away. Would you encourage packages with you and Justin on the field at the same time?
Hey, listen, I think that obviously Justin's ability to find the end zone, over the years, I think we've been, I've been able to score a lot of touchdowns to him as well, and so, listen, whatever it takes to find another touchdown in there, it's always a good thing.
Russ, after the way the last 2 years went in Denver, do you approach this opportunity feeling like you have something to prove?
I feel like that every day. You try to prove yourself right, just who you are, how you go about it. I think that when you look at it, over my career, over just the experience that I've had, I think, those 10 years in Seattle were really special. It was always home for me and just a place I loved. Obviously Denver, the first year didn't go the way that, expected, obviously being injured and everything else. And that's part of the game. It's a physical nature game, and sometimes, life doesn't always go the way you want it to. I think that last year I felt like me again. I've told you guys that before. I felt locked in such a way. There was adversity, and you overcome the adversity and you move on, and you're able to know that God puts you in amazing places. And man, I'm just to be a Pittsburgh Steeler, to be here around Coach Tomlin, to be able to be motivated every day by his approach and how he uplifts us as players. I think also too, the players that I'm around, guys like T.J. Watt, and see his work ethic, Cam Hayward and the man he is and his work ethic, and just guys like Alex and Minka obviously, and those guys that called and when I was in the process of trying to decide where to go and everything else. I mean, those guys, the relationships. To watch guys like I mentioned earlier, Pat Fryermuth work every day, and Darnell Washington, those guys, and how much hard work, Connor Hayward, So I think for me, it's I'm just focused on that. I'm not focused on anything old or anything ahead. To be honest with you, just focused on right now and just the moment. I mean, what a great moment it is, and just being locked into that, and just being having a heart of gratitude every day. This game is such a blessing every time you get to do it, and so. I'm just excited to be a Pittsburgh Steeler, like I said, and you have a great organization that the Rooney's put together, and obviously Coach Tomlin, like as I mentioned, and so what an honor it is.
How much
Guys,
do
a
you
few more.
How much do you view this then as the opportunity for a fresh start to kind of put the old chapters in the past and turn the page onto the next kind of phase of your career?
Yeah, listen, I think I came here to be a Pittsburgh Steeler to help us win another Super Bowl. I mean, that's the bottom line. That's the focus. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I believe in this football team. We believe in each other, and we got to do the work, and that's just what it is. And so I'm excited about it, man. I'm excited about the challenge. I look forward to it. I look forward to the obstacles ahead, and let's get ready to play some football.
Did you feel like you needed a fresh start after the way things ended in Denver?
I feel like God's timing is perfect. I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to this opportunity. I have since the day that Coach Tomlin called me. To be honest with you, and Connor, Connor and Cam, and really Cam. I talked to Cam mostly, but then I asked a lot of questions about Connor, but I felt like I was talking to Connor too, and then obviously TJ and Minka and those guys. So, I'm just, I'm excited to play ball.
Russ,
Two more here, guys.
Russ, you've always been good at holding on to the ball, not having turnovers. Is that something that's learned over your years, or is that something that's always been?
Yeah, I think we want to play efficient football. I think, as you mentioned, I think we want to be able to get the ball in the end zone, and then, I think a big part of it is, trusting your eyes. There's moments that you force, you put the ball down the field, you try to, be aggressive, with your throws or whatever it may be, giving guys chances and this and that. But I think, like a key part of this quarterback position is to be able to, stay on task, get the ball in the end zone. Help the team win, and I think protecting the football obviously is always key.
Last one here.
You've been a starter for 12 years. Was it hard or was it frustrating that there wasn't a public announcement of you had to fight or you weren't named the starter until today officially?
No, I think Coach is such he's a great communicator. I think the thing that I was just looking forward to is just being out with my teammates again. I hated not practicing. I hate not practicing. That drives me crazy, just to be honest with you. I love the part of practice and being out with the teammates and playing ball and being in the huddle. That was the hardest part, to be honest with you. But the good thing is that I was able to do some work, and the training staff did a tremendous job. got him in well too. We just put a lot of time in. But I think that was the hardest part, you know, more than anything else. You know, I know I'm ready. We're ready, and we're looking forward to playing. And like I said, I think the goal is to, you know, help the Pittsburgh Steelers win in the 7th trophy. You know, that's the reality, and we got to do the work. And it's a long season ahead, and it'll be, you know, I'm just humbled by and grateful that God has given me just another opportunity to wake up this morning and just do what I love to do. Man, what a gift it is, and so I'm looking forward to doing that.